Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Angels2020. Simmons.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Anthony Rendon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That is fourth. The left fielder, number 8.
Striding into the box, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and the throw is there to record the 1st out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Again, another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. Semien makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The first baseman, number 9, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Semien is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. And after an inning and a half. Ready now, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Albert Pujols.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 down.
Batting 9th. The catcher.
So stepping in, Jason Castro. Here comes the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Laureano at third with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Austin Allen waits on deck. Ready with the 3-0. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Reined in. Simmons back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one.
Leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27. Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. This is popped up. Olsen has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The first baseman.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Goodwin stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Piscotty.
Dylan Bundy is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 37, Dylan Bundy.
A windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Simmons with the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankee shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. In the dirt here. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Goodwin. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 now. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. So striding in, Mark Hanna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Piscotty over at second. Olson is over at first with 1 away. Count now a ball and a strike. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Matt Chapman. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chapman brings it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. David Fletcher, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Albert.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Kenna is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. He stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 2, designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
David.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1 now.
A great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there. So the catcher is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Castro.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. No. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano on the move, and this will bang up against the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. This is back toward the mound.
Oh, and he misses it.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Runner at second, one away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Kemp is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to. Jacob Barnes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 54.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony Kemp. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. On the move is Upton. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
Digging in, Tommy La Stella. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Soria, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter number 20.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Swing and he pops him up. Kemp ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Justin Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Crowd on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. 0-1 the count. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take. This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And to score, the runner from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up now, Jason Castro. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This is pulled into right. Piscotty back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Angels Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Simeon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Ready for another chance. Austin Allen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Lou Trevino will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Anthony into the box now. Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rendon on his way to second. And he is is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounded slowly to the left side. Simeon gloves it. The tag gets 1.
The first baseman
standing in, Tommy La Stella. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Score remains. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson.
The Athletic.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
High chopper to third. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hansel Robles comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll come home with it. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.